I'm pretty invested in Avowed, and I've only played about 7 hours so far. My biggest takeaway is comparison is the thief of joy. The game has gotten mixed reviews, but personally, I think it's fun. And it's the first game I played in a while where it's actually rewarding to explore the whole world. It seems like every time you turn a corner, there's a chest full of loot, a new side quest, a new boss. And to be clear, I watched streamers play the early access of this. Honestly, thought to myself, I don't see myself playing this game. It doesn't really look that interesting. I came into the game not knowing what to expect because I didn't really pay attention to any of the promotional material. I am genuinely impressed. It is a beautiful world. Even though it's not open world, it feels plenty big. There is the option to fast travel, but I haven't even been using it because the world looks so good and there are so many things to find just by exploring. The combat in the game might not be winning any awards or breaking any ground, but it's fun. Realize I'm gonna sound like a psychopath when I say this, but I think it's hilarious the way the enemies ragdoll when you defeat them. And even yourself, if you get beat, you ragdoll too. It's funny. But there's so many different ways to fight. Like you can use magic, guns, swords, axes, shields, etc. I've been having the most fun using the shield and the axe, and then having my magic as like a secondary. The only companion I've had so far is Kai. He legitimately feels useful, and if you don't want to be constantly dodging attacks and trying to stay alive with potions, then he's pretty useful. And I can't say that's true about companions in a lot of other games. I've heard this game get dumped on a lot because it doesn't compare well to Skyrim, Elden Ring, and I've even seen somebody relate the combat to the Hogwarts game. We as a gaming community need to stop expecting every game to be Game of the Year material. And I realize this kind of game maybe just doesn't interest you, and that's fine. But I don't think it's fair to judge a new IP based off of other games that have been around, and even comparing it to a sequel of another IP that already had its opportunity to make mistakes and improve on them. And maybe this is all easier for me to say because I'm playing this on PC through Game Pass, and I didn't have to pay $70 additional for it. I mean, yeah, it's easy to say this knowing that I didn't have to pay additional money for it,